the vlog. It's Monday, August 28th. Ugh, I'm editing last week's vlog, which I'm not very happy with. It's so much talking head, I can't really deal with it. But I just got back from taking Miss Lola for a walk. Yeah, and she goes into the elevator without being asked. She just goes right in and wags her tail the whole time. Yeah, because she knows elevator leads to good things like walkies. So we just went for walks. My son is throwing her ball around for her. Shoo, I'm now going into our room. I need to put the gate up. As for myself, I'm in the process of editing. I already said that. Yeah, there's that last week's vlog. I don't know how much vlogging I'm going to be able to get done. It's going to depend on how I feel. For the Star Wars thing, I don't know. My Star Wars channel may die because I haven't even finished watching the first episode of Ahsoka because I've been consistently interrupted. I'm constantly working, as it were. Hopefully this will be up by the actual time on Tuesday, and I need to make thumbnails today and thaw some more chicken, and I'm also laundering the shower curtain and bath mat along with a couple of other things, and working on cleaning the balcony again so it's not horrifically smelly. So that's what's going on. Can you say hi? You say hi, Kanan. Hi. Hi? No. No? You just carrying around Lola's ball? He's got a milestone coming up tomorrow, and I'm kind of freaking out about it. We do have a conundrum coming up for his birthday next month, so that's going to be hard to work out because we've got two different relatives coming on during 2 different weeks, and yeah, that's what's going on. It's a big hi. No. It's a big conundrum going on because my mother-in-law is coming out for my son's birthday, and my aunt is coming out the week before that, but all of them want to spend Kanan's birthday with him. And what we're going to have to do in order to include everybody is do 2 different parties, as it were. And I don't know how we're going to work that out, but Kanan, what do you have? Can you give that to Mommy? Thank you. So, anyway, I need to work on what I can for the editing, and the dishwasher's running, and the forecast went up. Originally it was supposed to be only 95, then it went up to 97, and then 99, and now tomorrow it's supposed to be 100 degrees. I hate summer. I really hate summer, especially in the city, because everything's all paved over and the heat reflects off of all the metal and the pavement, and there's no trees to absorb it and put it out extra oxygen and shade, and it's unholy, I tell you. Unholy! And yet people keep paving everything over. People just need to stop moving to this state. Okay, so, toddler. Throwing fits over nothing. That's his MO right now. His go-to attitude. He's almost 2, so I guess you can excuse him for that. I was originally planning like a theme for his birthday, but with it being split up probably between 2 weekends, I don't know if that's going to happen at all. So, and hopefully he doesn't get overwhelmed and just reject everyone on site. He could, though. He's very shy and very much a mommy's boy and very clingy. Aren't you, sweetie? Anyway, I will see everybody later. I'm supposed to be cooking today. Hopefully I get to show you how I cook chicken. No promises. Speaking of which, I need to eat some pickles so I can actually use that pickle juice, even though pickles are like the last thing I've been wanting lately. Go figure. Somebody whose nickname was, I kid you not, Punky Pickles, because pickles have been one of my addictions since I was a toddler. Kid you not. At any rate, I'll see you guys later, and hope everybody had a good weekend. Ours was pretty good, but average, so yeah. Yay! It's done editing! No estimates yet on how long it's going to take, but at that rate, for a 14.5-minute vlog, probably an hour and a half to 2 hours. Okay guys, so unfortunately I did not manage to document how I make dinner because it was too busy. Because I heard from my husband all of a sudden, by the way, I'm almost home. Yikes! So I had to kind of scramble to get dinner together. It was chicken and broccoli and rice. The rice, only my son ended up eating because we were both too full. They were big pieces of chicken. And it was my husband's first day at his new job. And even on the way there, something special happened.
Yeah, I saw my very first moose.
And he's been wanting to see a moose for years. Because he's never seen a real live moose.
And today it happened.
Yeah.
Too bad I couldn't take a picture of it, but I was also driving 65 miles an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
So, photo to be taken.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
So, but that's an area we're sort of moose frequent. So,
yeah.
How'd you like your first day at work?
It took a little while, but we, in the course of 7 hours, we got 12 hot tubs done, so...
Yeah, he's in hot tub maintenance.
I told Carrie I'd never go into pools and hot tubs again, and turns out that's apparently the easiest way to make money.
That seems to be the best fit for your abilities.
Until, Lord willing, I wind up in an orchestra.
Well, for now at least.
For now at least.
So, gorgeous scenery, weather that's about 10 degrees cooler. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, we reached about 81 today.
Yeah, it was like 93 here.
Yeah.
And tomorrow here it's supposed to be 100.
I think 86 up in Park City.
Ah, it's 14 degrees cooler. I'm so jealous of that. Anyway, for some reason the doggy's scratching on the door, and we've got this person revving their engine multiple times after we put our son to bed, so...
It's the old man that lives a couple of units down.
With the yap dogs. But at any rate, whatever's going on... Whatever's going on? Yeah. I need to get my teeth brushed, and I need to do our couple's devotions, and put the animals to bed, and I need to go to bed. But hey, I managed to get everything on my to-do list actually done today. How did that happen? Well, I wasn't super ambitious. That's why. I had a lot of break times in there. Now we just need to keep the dog from chasing the cat, so I'll sign off now. It is now Tuesday, August 29th, and I'm having a little bit of an existential crisis because my son, as of today, is only 1 month away from being 2 years old, where I can no longer call him a baby. And secondly, my oldest nephew is 18 today. That little guy who used to be my Star Wars buddy, he's definitely keeps to himself these days. He's a little bit of a loner, very into computers and computer games. But last time I saw him, which was Thanksgiving last year, he's still so sweet. He still calls me auntie and is willing to give me hugs. I miss the little boy, honestly. Because I remember I saw that kid 5 minutes after he was born, and the fact that he's now technically legally an adult, I can't process it. I literally can't process it. It's like, why? I mean, I changed the kid's diapers at one point. So, yeah. I've been doing okay today. I did have a bout of dizziness at like 10 o'clock. So, we need to see what's going on here. That's something else my son has been doing lately that I do not like. He's been hitting me, my husband, the dog, the cat. We try and correct him immediately and say, hey, gentle hands. So not long after he hit 22 months, he has been running around like a maniac. He runs pretty fast when he wants to. Ball. He's using sentences like every single day, and he's mixing things up. Usually it's a noun with an adjective, like big boy or big puppy. He started saying today because I've called Lola a big puppy. That's what she is, essentially. And He also knows several body parts, and he can use a fork, I would say 80% independently. Using a spoon is still a little bit of a struggle for him because he still dumps things out, but I think he just needs more practice. Gentle hands, obviously still a work in progress. He sort of knows. Lola, leave the dog alone. Lola, leave the dog alone. I'm sorry, Kanan, leave the dog alone. He sort of knows that I'm pregnant. He hasn't quite processed it yet, because every so often he'll go baby, but he won't tap my... He loves looking at pictures of babies, and he loves looking at video of babies. And he likes holding his baby doll occasionally and going, baby, yeah, come here, buddy. And he follows directions relatively well. He will either follow them immediately and happily, or he will openly defy us. Sometimes he said no, so he's his personality. He's pretty stubborn, but he's always been stubborn. That's how he was such a strong little NICU baby. But the fact he's almost 2, I can't handle it. His birthday is definitely a big question mark right now, because I think I said it yesterday. We've got family members coming out different weeks who all want to celebrate his birthday, and it's a logistical, I wouldn't say nightmare, but it's definitely really, really hard logistically to figure out how we're going to do this, especially with my husband's brand new job that he just started yesterday. I don't know. What we're probably going to have to do is go out this Saturday before his birthday, and then celebrate on his actual birthday with the other side of the family. And that's the trouble when you've got family that's hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of miles apart, and they can only get together like once a year, if that much. Because traveling is expensive, and none of our families are, let's say, flush with cash. So, hey puppy, it's okay, baby. So yeah, that's what's going on as far as milestones. I'm going to need to change that topic from baby milestones to toddler milestones, since he's technically been a toddler for the last 8 months now. Hi. Hi, baby. That's the doggy's toy. You need to let the doggy have her toy back. Both my husband and I, parenting is still a work in progress. We're still trying to work through stuff that we had to deal with when we were kids. We're not perfect, but we are trying very, very hard. I'm not fully on board with this whole gentle parenting thing. I feel like more like a traditional parent, but minus the yelling and definitely minus corporal punishment. I can't do that. I can't. I just can't. Hi. I'm trying to use as much positive reinforcement as possible. As for potty training, he'll go to the bathroom and sit on the potty. But he's still not pulling his pants up and down. Kanan? Anyway, but if anybody has any tips on how to get a baby to stop hitting, mainly because if you hit an animal, they might accidentally lash out, and I don't want any accidents here, please let me know. I need all the parenting help I can get. People are saying, oh, hitting is developmentally... Lola! Now she's got my GoPro case. That'd make interesting footage if there's a camera in there. At any rate, yeah, he's still not walking up and down stairs, but every other 2-year milestone, he's pretty much there. So, I guess the next time I check back in with his milestones is going to be when he's 2 years old. He's not terribly talkative most of the time, still, but that's just his personality. And he's still very sensitive, very clingy to mommy and daddy. So, he's sensitive, Mr. Mischief, and busy. He's a busy, busy little boy. He's always into everything. Speaking of which, he's getting into the cupboard, so I'll return to you later with what else is going on today.